Hey guys, welcome to Geek Lightning. I'm John. These are my three stooges. Let's
Whoa.
let's talk about some geek stuff today.
Coming out the gate swinging, man.
Welcome to Geek Lightning, where we have a special guest, one member of the Lollipop Guild.
Oh,
All right, guys, let's introduce ourselves. I'm John.
I'm Taylor. I'm Logan.
I'm Clayton.
That's just our fun banter. But we have a couple different things that we're going to talk about today. Our top topics are our trending topics. We're going to start off with first. First off, I don't know if you guys have heard anything about it. I'm sure you have. It's kind of a big deal, especially in our industry. But Apple versus the government. How's everyone feeling about that?
I haven't heard anything.
Really?
What?
Okay, so they're supposedly trying to get they is the government, whether CIA or FBI, whatever. They're trying to get Apple to create a backdoor so that they can get into somebody's phone who was associated with some type of mass shooting or whatever.
Well, the FBI wants Apple to give them a backdoor to iPhones so they can get into one of the Birmingham shooters. The California shooting.
San Bernardino.
The San Bernardino shooters. They want to their phone. What has happened from there is Apple said, no, we're not building a backdoor into our product. That's a security flaw. And they've talked to them, and they've taken that stance that they're not going to do that. Well, while looking at it, they discovered that they had access to the password to the phone, and the FBI at some point, and they're blaming it on the local police department that I guess got there first and had this terrorist phone in their possession first. They're blaming them, saying, well, they must have changed the Apple password, because the Apple password's been changed since it was in government possession.
Oh, that.
Yeah. So it's a weird scenario, and Apple said, they said at first no, and it was a big deal that Apple was protecting encryption, but
I don't think that they're.
The world's coming to an end.
I don't know if I would agree that they are protecting someone's information. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I genuinely think that everyone has the right to their own privacy. But when it comes down to it, you have search warrants for a reason. And if Apple has access and a key to it, why not open the door to find out what's there?
Well, that's the thing, though. They built their system specifically without a key. Because when you build a key into a secure piece of software, you're building a back door in. And when there's a back door in, and they know there's a back door, someone's going to look for it. And if someone ever finds it, and it's a big security breach on Apple's part, it would be a different story.
Yeah.
There really is no security. It's a huge security flaw to have a back door written into it. And they're saying they're not going to do it. They're saying they won't access it because they can't. Or, if they can, they're not telling. And it's really big on having your personal device encrypted.
Yeah. Sure, I get it. I mean, the thing is if the proof is there for, other people, I think that we should take it. I mean, I'm sorry.
The other thing, though, is they've claimed that it was like, oh, we can't get into this. You need to do this for us. And Apple was like, no. And then when Apple looked at it, they're like, why was the iTunes password changed? Like, at what point did you guys have the password to their Apple account and then reset it? Like, why did this happen? So there's this other layer of, why did they have the password? They had complete access to the phone. Why did that password get changed and new passwords lost? That to the fact that they need Apple to decrypt their own stuff. Like, why is that happening?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, me as a consumer, I don't know. I wouldn't want a brand that's going to be like, all right, cool.
Would you trust government control? Like, would you trust knowing that the government could easily access your iPhone or Android device?
No.
Even though, I ain't doing nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Well, it's probably...
It's still, it's creepy, man, to know, Big Brother's always there.
Yeah, it's...
I don't need you to know what
porn
categories I search and shit,
I'm not a big fan of the NSA. I'm one of the supporters that thinks that we should bring Edward Snowden home. It's one of those things.
Y'all are tripping, and I'm not trying to go into this on this program.
That's kind of what it is with the Apple versus the government thing. Is, can you trust the government to have access to your device?
No, is the answer.
See,
that's
what I just...
I mean, honestly, I don't know.
It's kind of a weird battle for Apple to be having this, considering who Apple is.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
But they're taking a stance on something that needs to have a stance taken on. They're telling the government like, no, we're not giving you this.
I agree.
Yeah.
Well,
Shout out Apple.
Shouts out.
but okay, our next big topic is Episode 8. Star Wars Episode 8, if you guys didn't know, actually started filming last week. Like, actually are doing it. I'm excited. I'm really, really excited. They actually gave it the code name Space Bear, which kind of reminds me of like Kanye's album with the Space Bear and all that kind of stuff. You know what I'm talking about.
I know the little.
You
the
know
logo.
what I. But
He's
no.
talking about graduation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know the old kind like teddy bear thing. Yeah. But I'm excited for it too. Episode 8. Outside the little teaser they released, it was like 30 seconds of Luke grabbing the lightsaber. Yeah. It was cool, man. I hate that they're gonna like draw out the time until the movie comes out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's gonna suck.
I agree.
It's genius marketing, though, so props to them, because they're going to drag us along, and we're all going to go along.
Yep.
Well, I don't know about Clayton. Clayton's not that big into Star Wars.
It's alright. I'll watch it when it comes out.
Oh, that's
I like the new ones. I'm more excited for the new ones, I'll say that. But I try not to give them the hype on anything. And that's because I'm a pretty big gamer, and as most gamers know, if you give into the hype and you go and pre-order and it drops out and you're like, yeah, I got Assassin's Creed Unity, you're going to be pretty pissed off later. So, like, I just don't give in the hype of it, man.
True.
I'll see it when I see it, and I'm not going to set my goals higher than they should be.
That old video game Red Dawn, that one did it to me, because the hype came out for it. Like, you know, it's an 1980s movie turned into a video...
Homefront?
Or Homefront,
Yeah.
Thank you. 1980 movie made into a new video game. Oh, man.
It happens all the time.
What garbage. Alright, so...
I liked it.
The next one's going to be Justice League movie. Will begin filming in actually in April.
I'm super not excited for the Justice League.
Me neither.
I don't care.
Me neither.
Yeah, not really excited, man. They're just too polished. It's like, I don't know, the Justice League has always been like the corny superheroes to me, you know what I mean?
Trash.
I don't know why. I can't get with it. Batman is pretty popping, I will say that. But
Batman's a whole nother subject, though.
yeah, we're going to get to that later.
Alright. I can't get with it. I can't get with it at all.
Yeah, pass. I pass.
Thank
You passed on the Justice League?
Yeah, I pass.
Damn, B. I'd like to see Aquaman, I will say that.
Pass.
Aquaman's pretty badass.
Unless the
I
visuals
really
are
like
there.
the actor that they chose.
If the visuals are there, I'm there. But
I don't know. Alright,
pass on the hype train.
we're gonna move on to group conversation now,
That
since
motherfucker could just woo woo right by me.
Did you have any thoughts?
yeah, well, I'm sorry, what were your thoughts?
That's what I'm saying. Is that's the hype train can just straight pass.
Alright. Group conversation. I'm gonna have our man Taylor over here take this one because he's our music specialist of the group.
Okay.
Oh,
all right.
that's
So here recently in the news and online, we've seen a lot of stuff going on with the whole Kesha versus Sony versus Dr. Luke thing. Apparently, allegedly, a couple of months ago, maybe a year ago, whatever, Dr. Luke was accused of raping and drugging Kesha, and they went to court over it or whatever, and they pretty much said that she has to continue working with this producer and fulfill the contract that she signed with Sony, and everybody's like up in arms about it, So.
Set Kesha free.
Yeah, that's the trending topic right now. Set
I don't
Kesha
know.
free.
She's coked out of her mind. He's probably coked out of his mind. Bad scenario, bad situations, whatever happened. But the fact that this is at the forefront of what's trending right now, is a little,
I guess.
Wow.
that's just my opinion.
Okay.
That's just my opinion.
Okay.
What about you? How you feel about it? I think it's messed
I
up.
mean, it's kind of at the forefront because you don't like getting into this. But that's kind of the political atmosphere right now. There's a lot of talk about women's rights and stuff like that. The Supreme Court case is coming up.
We don't want to do politics.
Yeah, I don't understand why Sony is not letting her out of this. Like, okay, there's an alleged sexual assault. Let's just have him work with have her work with a different producer, have him work with a different art. I don't understand why that's a hard deal and why Sony's like, we're going to take a hardline stance on this.
Because,
probably because
contracts are set in place for a reason. I'm not by no means am I taking his side. I'm just saying, legal
You can
binding
break your contract if
You
every
can
party
break a contract.
agrees.
I think that sexual assault kind of.
Well, but what if he's not
qualifies.
agreeing with it?
What if she? What if what?
What if the alleged rapist is not agreeing with releasing her?
Well, I mean,
that just seems
that's
extra
fine and dandy,
rapier.
but yeah, exactly.
Like it's like, oh, you're alleging me of rape. Let me keep you here. Like,
Yeah.
I don't understand why in all the parties. I don't understand why any of the parties would want to continue to be involved.
Yeah,
in this
I mean,
type
I
of
get
relationship in a working environment. Not even like.
And that's not good publicity. Like, how are you gonna make music? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When the producer and the artist relationship is like that, like, you raped me, get in there and sing this track, bitch. Like, you know what I'm saying? How does that go?
It's kind of. I don't understand why that would happen. I don't understand why Sony would stick to that.
I mean, I agree. I was
Maybe
just playing devil's advocate.
Maybe it's because they're a Japanese company. Maybe they think that's what people are into.
Well,
I'm just
the
saying.
cultural norms might be different. That's a legitimate point.
It was just a joke about how weird sexuality is in Japan.
Fair enough.
I was going for the joke, man. Don't get me off this road.
That train drove right past you, huh?
Trains don't.
This is
Anyway.
I could cut the tension with a knife.
No, I'm just kidding. But all right. So our next topic, Clayton, I'm gonna have you handle this. You
Why?
are the most versed person in the X-Men comic books. Age of Apocalypse.
Yeah.
All right. So it's coming out here pretty quickly. We need to kind of educate some of our viewers on who's going to be Apocalypse and his henchmen that are going to be following him.
I have not read the Apocalypse storyline, actually.
Ooh.
You just threw me a
Ooh,
curveball. If you had to give me a forewarning here, I probably would have. I try not to read comic storylines before the movie comes out if it's not something I've already read.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then on top of that, if you've ever read the Dark Phoenix saga of the X-Men, you know that some of the bigger X-Men storylines aren't kind of like leisurely reading, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like they're really intricate storylines. They're a lot different from other comics. They kind of take, as weird as this is to say about a comic, but I guess I don't think it's weird. They really do take kind of an intellectual forefront on the comic industry. I have not read the Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse. I've read everything that led up to Avengers vs. X-Men, House of M, all that stuff led into it. Dark Phoenix, of course, but...
So in the new movie, Apocalypse, I don't know if you guys know, he can control mutants. And he always chooses 4 people to follow him. In the movie, it looks like it's going to be Storm. It's going to be Magneto. It's going to be Angel. And I can't remember the other one.
Psylocke.
Is it Psylocke?
Yeah,
That he
Psylocke.
I
controls?
was under the impression that it was going to be Professor X was one of them.
Well, in the trailer, that's what it does show that. So I'm kind of excited to see.
So we don't know who exactly the Four Horsemen are.
We do know that Magneto
Okay.
is. I do know that Angel is. Angel was always in the comic books was one of the 4 horsemen, and then Storm, I guess, is one of the new ones.
Yeah, because from what I've read, they're taking a different approach. They're not like following comic book storyline. They're pretty much, making their own movie right now. So,
Which is good. I think that's what it needs. I think that they kind of need to go away from the comic books right now. Kind of just reset.
right now.
Right now.
Right now.
I don't know. I think they've done a pretty good job up until this point. Well, except for the original 3. But as far as to the who's the most badass out of the 4 Horse of the Apocalypse, you gotta say Magneto.
Really?
Yeah, Magneto's one of the most powerful mutants alive.
I agree with that, man. Magneto is just he's been whooping ass for a long time.
Iron Man whooped his ass though.
Yeah.
Iron Man beat the brakes off Magneto.
Wow.
What kind of armor did he use? Stainless steel?
He knew it, as soon as he went to fight Magneto was like, God! He was like, did you think I was that dumb? Why would I use anything that's magnetizable? He's like, no. And then he just... It was a better fight than that, but
Yeah. Who won though?
Iron Man.
Oh. Ooh. All right. So next one is going to be kind of a fun topic to kind of argue about. Who here would say that Batman is a superhero? Raise your hand if you agree he is a superhero.
You mean on a personal level, or do you mean how the comics are structured.
How the comics are structured.
Yeah, he's a superhero.
I would agree too.
I don't know, cause don't get me wrong, he's a superhero, but he's really at heart just like a rich dude with like a fanaticism for like protecting Gotham City or whatever. I mean, he's super intellectual. He doesn't have like any power.
That's kind of
well,
that's kind of his power, is that he's a super intellect.
Well, I
That's
mean,
kind of,
don't get me wrong, like he's a great character, but I don't know if I would throw him up there with like a superhero. You know what I mean?
well, that's kind of the what they've claimed, is that he's just super smart, and then it's kind of hard to fight him just because he is so intellectual and because he does know like at least hand-to-hand combat. Like in any scenario, he would be difficult to kill.
Yeah, no, I get it, man. It's just I don't know, man. I just can't give him the same like.
He's a superhero. He may be a vigilante, just like a regular rich vigilante.
No, he's
but,
a hero, no doubt about it.
But I mean, he's a superhero.
I get where you're coming from though, because like growing up for me, anything comic related was all mutants, man.
Right.
My dad, was really big into X-Men and Spider-Man and weird oddball comics like ElfQuest and stuff. So I read all of those coming up, and so to me, a superhero is kind of a mutant, What I mean? Yeah. But I mean, I guess I could see him being super, smart. Yeah. I guess like.
So it looks like you kind of lost this one.
Well, that's fine. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion.
No.
All these flavors, and you had to choose salt to be salt.
All right. Since we're on this topic, who is your guys' favorite Batman? Whenever you think of Batman, who was your favorite incarnation of him? As far as actor playing him, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's what was going to be my reaction to. It's like the cartoon, like
the 1990s cartoon.
Yeah.
I'd say, what's his name? Christian Bale.
Christian Bale.
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't seen him.
And I know everybody's gonna say Christian Bale, and I kind of feel like I have another Batman that's my favorite, but I'm not quite sure who it is. I know it's not Val Kilmer.
It's Ben Affleck.
It's definitely not Ben Affleck.
Batfleck.
But I don't know. So I kind of de facto go with Christian Bale, but I don't really think he did a lot for Batman.
I think he did.
Didn't George Clooney play Batman?
Yes.
Yeah, that's who I'd go with then.
The worst Batman. I'm sorry.
That's fine. He's better. I don't know. Christian Bale just didn't do nothing for me.
Out of the names you just said, I would pick Christian Bale.
Huh?
Who was the other guy that played Batman?
Val Kilmer.
Val Kilmer.
I don't know, man. I like Val Kilmer. Though.
Val Kilmer's second favorite, hands down.
Val Kilmer was my favorite. I mean,
overall, period.
Mm-hmm.
It's an intense state.
I mean, except for maybe the cartoon. I mean,
cartoon is just.
I mean, Mark Hamill was the Joker, and then the Batman in it was really great. Or Batman Beyond for that.
Batman Beyond was popping. I'm not gonna lie.
Moving on.
All right. So our next segment's going to be rapid fire. We have a couple different ones. I want you guys to tell me if you guys like it or not. All right. So Pokemon Go.
You gotta say nothing else.
Pokemon Go is coming out. If anyone doesn't know, it's a virtual reality kind of system where the Pokemon game is on your phone now, and you can take it anywhere you want. Use the camera to kind of find the Pokemon, and it'll tell you where to go, how to find them. Essentially, it's Japan trying to get fat Americans out to lose weight.
Well, I like it. I mean, anything like I came up on it was a Game Boy Advance, I think, when I was a kid.
Yeah,
it was right after it was a Game Boy Color.
I was gonna say
it was right after the black and white one.
Yeah,
it was the one after that is whenever I got it, and it was
see-through?
Pokemon, dude.
Bro,
so much Pokemon, man.
Bro, my dad actually bought me Pokemon Red because that's what I wanted for Christmas, and then he realized that I had to have a Game Boy. And so he got so pissed off whenever he found out that he had to go back to the game store and get the game system itself.
I was coming through when it was.
Damn, you are.
It was the clear Game Boy Color with Pokemon Silver was my first one.
I always had the lime green.
Lime green.
How you feel, Clay?
Yeah, I'll give it a yeah. I'll play it.
Yeah.
I've always played it, but I've never gotten too into it. The new ones are kind of too out there for me.
Yeah. That's how I feel.
Wow.
The new ones I'm not really messing with. I go up to like silver.
The new ones get really intense.
Emerald was popping too, but Man, if I could have been a Pokemon trainer, that would have been my profession of choice. So, if I can get a virtual reality and do it, I'm down with that. So, definitely a yes.
You hear that? VR Pokemon. Bring it.
We're ready. We're ready. All right, so the next one's going to be New Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon on Netflix. How's everyone feeling about this?
Oh, Netflix.
Have y'all seen the trailer yet?
Hey, like Clayton said last week, man, Netflix is they're just going ham right
They're
now,
putting it in
dude.
the shotgun.
And that is another one. It's just like, I think it's going to be awesome.
Here's the thing. I said it, not Clayton. Clayton was laying an egg
I think
on it.
I said it. I think I said it.
You did
I
say
think
it.
I
did say
said
it.
it.
He said it.
Okay. Anywho.
I
This
definitely
looks like
said
it's
it.
popping.
No cuts backsies. You can't go back in time. So they
It's
just
not
have to take
like
our
there's-
word.
It's not like there's not a camera or anything. Or YouTube.
I just want to ask everyone: did I say it or did John say it? Because I think I said it.
I remember the shotgun bit, so.
I'm excited about it.
Yeah. Shit looks popping. I saw the trailer, and I'm just happy to see Kung Fu, fist flying, and people kicking and shit.
Moving on to our next action kind of thing. Jean-Claude Van Damme is actually doing an action comedy on Amazon. I've never actually watched any of the Amazon shows. I know that there's a new Transparent show that's out about a transgender dad who goes through the transition. That's the only show that I can think of.
That's hilarious. They're trying to come at Netflix, and Netflix is skeet shooting, like Clayton said. They're playing duck hunt right now
He
with
revised
these
He
titles.
revised it. I didn't say skeet shooting.
Whatever.
I didn't say they're on fire. I said they were just skeet shooting and pulling everything down.
Right. No, but they're pulling down the good ones, and those are kind of floating on the top.
The good ones, all right.
They're floating on the top, man. And they can pull down all the bad stuff they want because we don't see it because the ratings aren't good, and Netflix has the system.
So how's everyone feeling about this?
I like
the Amazon show.
Well, I don't know. If it's like funny comedy, or like funny action, then I think that would be kind of interesting. Like where he's making fun of himself a little bit. That could be kind of cool.
I will never subscribe to Amazon.
Yeah.
Well,
Hey.
This one's on silent.
Hey. Yeah. Hey.
As far as Jean-Claude Van Damme, how's everyone feeling about this?
Don't care about him.
Yeah, I don't
care.
care.
About the service.
I'm gonna shoot it down too, just because Jean-Claude Van Damme.
I'll shoot it down just to make it even.
Okay.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
Shot down. Duck hunt.
Boo. All right. So, possible Jessica Jones appearance in the Avengers Infinity Wars.
That's how I feel about that.
I would like that. It should be pretty small though, just because there's gonna be like 50 million characters in there anyway. So maybe she should just run up, sock somebody real quick, and then fade back into the shadows. But we'll see how it goes.
How Infinity Wars actually kind of takes place, it's probably going to be something like that. We'll probably see most of the Marvel Universe for kind of the last big fight.
You think so?
If it's anything like the comics Infinity War,
I really
sagas,
hope so.
Yeah, it'll be just like that. We'll see probably all of them in the cinematic universe, and maybe some ones we haven't seen before in that final, hopefully 30 minutes of the second movie.
So you'll take it.
Oh yeah, definitely.
What about you?
I'll take it.
I'll take it too. I really liked it. I profess to love Jessica Jones. It was one of my favorite Netflix series.
Cool. I'll say yeah.
All right. So another Netflix series that's coming out, Daredevil season 2. If you guys haven't seen season 1, check it out. That is literally one of the best Netflix shows.
It was okay.
See, that's how I feel.
It was an okay season 1. It got pretty cool towards the end when Punisher and Kingpin kind of happened, but
Punisher wasn't in season.
not Punisher. Kingpin.
Yeah, Kingpin. Fisk.
Did you see the Punisher in the teaser though?
I haven't seen the teaser yet.
Your boy from Walking Dead. He looked
I
pretty
haven't seen
good,
it.
man.
Yeah, it was.
He looked like the Punisher, like the legit Punisher,
It was Shane from Walking Dead.
Yeah, Jane Berthenol.
Yeah, I think I could.
Shane Berthenol.
I couldn't have picked a better Punisher.
I could watch his TV show for sure.
It's Joe Berthenol.
It's John Bernthal.
Yeah, Bernthal.
Berthenol.
Berthenol.
That's hilarious. That's some country shit.
I have a picture with the guy.
Do you really?
Fun fact. Yeah.
Are you gonna put it up?
Yeah.
Are we looking at it right now?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
my god.
Oh, look at you.
Fancy, right?
I'm just kidding. But all right.
Don't you ever stare at me again on camera.
All right, so we're going to move on to our next topic, which is going to be This Week in Tech.
Yep.
We have 2 topics to talk about this week, so you guys get ready. NASA says that we can actually have people on Mars in a month with their new laser projection rocket. Like, it's going to be kind of like a solar sail kind of thing, and we're going to use lasers to push it. How's everyone feel about it?
Out of here.
Well, here's the thing. Okay. By putting people on Mars, I don't think that they're going to do... I don't think that right now they're going to use people. I think it's just going to be cargo. But the idea of being able to get to Mars, I think it's actually 72 hours, to tell you the truth. That's pretty sweet.
I don't know if I believe that shit. 72 hours to get from Earth to Mars?
Yeah.
72 hours to
outta
get
here.
fried into oblivion
That's what I'm saying.
and die in the
the
great
black
cavity
abyss
of
of
space.
space.
Yeah, that's what you get. And that's what's going to happen. But it's cool. It's advancement, right?
Hey, I hope the shit works.
We're trying to escape, right? Isn't that the main goal? Because the robots will take over.
You heard it here.
Right?
Skynet on the way.
Skynet's on the way. We're going to get all this technological advancement, and then we're going to laser beam on off to Mars and turn into skeletons that look like the Crypt Keeper.
Hey.
Stop staring at me! Quit it!
But,
Okay.
I mean, how's everyone feeling about it? I mean, is it kind of... to me, it's super exciting.
Yeah, man. It's dope. What do you think?
It's definitely where we should be moving towards.
Yeah.
I agree too. I'm happy for it. I'm just a little skeptical. Just 72 hours just seems. I'm like, I don't know about this shit. But if
It
it
makes
works, shit, book me a ticket. I'll go to Mars.
Makes me think we should keep giving money to Mars because we just gave them a bunch of money. Like, check this out, laser beams into space.
I mean, wouldn't that be like the coldest rapper move ever, though?
Yeah.
To be like,
Bitch, how to
yo,
do
I'm
it,
out,
bro.
man. I'm on Mars, dropping
know,
He just has a tour
records.
concert.
Why
and
didn't
just
freaking
inches him
Kanye
flying.
think of that?
Kanye should go to Mars.
Kanye should
Kanye
go
went to Mars. He'd be the greatest rapper again. Like, he'd be like, all right, bet, Kanye, there you go.
He went to
Get that.
Mars. Even people who hate him would be like, no. Yeah,
Okay,
he did
Kanye's
it.
that
He
dude.
went to Mars.
Mars.
He is
And
the
he'd probably
greatest.
get out of debt because he put like a big picture of his face on Mars or some shit. And
You know
people
he
had to pay
would.
him. Yeah,
He would get struck down.
it'd be tight though. I'm for it.
Oh, man, I just see a reality TV show out of that.
Mm.
Oh, by the way, whatever happened with that Mars One project? Did anyone hear about that?
I read about it.
Oh, where they
long,
wanted to
long
send a
time ago.
colony to Mars? Yeah, it was a joke.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I thought.
I was going to
No,
say...
it wasn't a joke. Like, the guy just, like,
stole money.
basically.
Yeah. Like, literally stole money.
I
Like,
was
Hey,
interested
bro,
in that
I'm
too.
fucking up. I'm in the wrong business. He's literally telling people, "I'm gonna take your ass to Mars. Give me your money," and
Well,
they fell for
It
it.
looked so not believable too.
That's crazy.
Well, the
No.
thing is he had everything in line. Like, I mean, he had scientists backing him. He had the money at the time to be able to make it look like it was a real thing. And then, like, what was it? 400,000 people sent in their applications. And, like, they were going through the videos and they edited it and put it on YouTube. And come to find out, oh, yeah, we're just not going to do it now. Thanks for sticking with us. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, leave us some comments down below. We really greatly appreciate it. Follow us on Twitter. That's another place that we have, and also that Facebook. Anyways.
Anyways.
Anyways, all right, guys. Have a good night.